Joining me now is spokesman for the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, Qasim Rashid. Qasim, great to see you again.
Thank you for having me, Liz. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. All right, Qasim, what I want to do today is look at some statistics. Look at numbers, not from opinion articles, not from religious leaders on either side of these arguments, but look at an objective, unbiased, statistically based study from Pew Research. Muslims from 39 different countries participated in this study about what Muslims around the world think about different teachings.
Sounds great.
Now, as a member of the Ahmadiyya Muslim sect, that's a peaceful part of the Muslim religion that eschews violence in the name of religion. I'd like you to play a true or false role here. I'll give you a statistic and you say if it's true or false.
Sounds good.
So let's start with the video clip we just watched. In that clip, it said 27% of Muslims surveyed think that those who leave the faith should be executed. Is that part of the Muslim religion?
False. There's nothing in Islam that condones, let alone mandates, harming or killing somebody for leaving the faith. As you mentioned, I'm a member of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, as Muslims who believe in the Messiah, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian. We've launched a counter-radicalization campaign called the True Islam and the Extremist Campaign. And the basic premise behind this campaign is to provide a non-sectarian platform where Muslims of all different sects and Christians and Jews and atheists and Hindus can unite on these basic 11 principles. And one of those is that true Islam rejects any form of worldly punishment for apostasy or blasphemy.
All right, well, my question then, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing that, but why don't religious leaders of Islam correct this narrative, teach their congregations, teach the Muslim people? 27%, that's a pretty large number of people around the world.
You're right, and that large number of people is primarily due to inconsistent Muslim leadership. This is one of the points that we bring up in the True Islam campaign, that even here in the United States, the reason why we have so much misinformation is due to inconsistent Muslim leadership. In a 2011 Pew survey, American Muslims themselves said overwhelmingly, about 50%, that American Muslim leaders need to do more to combat radicalization and combat extremist ideology. And so what we're doing with these 11 points is we're asking Muslim leaders to join this campaign. We've sent personal invitations to over 2,000 Muslim leaders around the country, and we look forward to having a consistent platform. Until we can have that consistent platform, Liz, we're going to continue to have a lot of misinformation. If Muslims themselves are confused on these basic tenets of Islam, then non-Muslims will certainly continue to be confused as well.
All right, let's move on to the next statistic that we have here, and that's about honor killing. In the Muslim religion, the true Muslim religion that you follow, is honor killing justifiable for women who engage in premarital sex? Now, according to the study that we've been talking about, 39% of Muslims, that's 345 million Muslims around the world, answer yes to this question.
Yeah, it's false, completely false. There's zero permission to kill someone, God forbid, for engaging in premarital sex. This is an archaic teaching, unfortunately something that existed in pre-Islam Arabia that has crept into certain cultures. What we find from the example of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and what we find from the Holy Quran, in chapter 4, verse 20, for example, it clearly says, do not inherit women against their will. In plain and simple terms, there's absolutely no permission whatsoever to force anything on women or to force them to follow a certain moral code or a certain moral teaching. Women, like men, are answerable for their personal behaviors and decisions to God and to God alone. No person has a right to harm them or cause them any kind of punishment or pain for choosing a particular lifestyle that they deem is best for them.
Now, this